And here we are again, welcoming you to keep... No, fuck that. Here we are again to keep you company in the kitchen.
Hi everybody, welcome to Gossip N Grub, episode 6.
Gossip N Grub. Gossip N Grub! And here we are again to keep you company in the kitchen. And today we are going to make... I'm going to make a celeriac, ricotta cheese, toasted almond, and drizzled honeyed little dish, which is one of my own little concoctions. And really, because I keep seeing this in the supermarket, and apart from how do you say the French way, roulade that they do, the raw one, they make like remoulade
with the mayonnaise.
With the mayonnaise that the French do. It's quite a tricky vegetable, but I actually think it's delicious. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas. Well, one idea of what to do with it. And Annabelle, to go along with that,
I'm going to do beetroot salad, which I've boiled already. Fresh beetroot with Lebanese. Beetroot salad with Lebanese.
So here we are again with the instructions, the ingredients, and go to descriptions to find out everything. Celeriac, toasted almonds, drizzle honey, ricotta cheese, and cayenne pepper.
We've got boiled beetroot, we have lemon, we have Lebanese, we have olive oil, sumac, and mint.
So anyway, we're going to discuss while we cook for you today, menopause.
Oh,
major subject on many people's lips at our age. And go on, Annabelle, your policy is...
Well, you know, my policy is distraction and just not think about it, overthink
and
it.
not talk about it.
I just think teenager, think teenager, think teenager, and you have to think yourself out of it.
Well, I've kind of looked into it a little bit more because... I think it took me by surprise, and I have had stress in my life, and I think that brought it on early. And this book by this guy called Anthony Williams, he's amazing, and he has a theory on menopause, and I actually really I believe it, and it's helped me quite a lot actually. He says, believe it or not, that the aging process slows down after menopause. So it's not that we suddenly start to get older because we've hit menopause. He says it all happens before and sort of peaks when you're about to have children and all those reproductive hormones. And he says the reason that most of us are suffering is primarily for 3 reasons. One is 1900s Epstein-Barr virus, which he says there are 69 different strains of. And the other one is to do with, whether you believe it or not, Annabelle remembers this. I don't ever remember these fluoroscope invention, which is basically radiation. They used to x-ray your feet before you in every shoe shop.
Well, skulls, I think. Start right.
Well,
used to have them.
Apparently, it was a really big thing, and it caused an enormous amount of women. Tens of thousands of women were getting their feet and leg amputated from cancer and radiation. And then the other thing, which we all know about, is DDT and pesticides. And he says that basically before the 1950s, women just celebrated coming
out of childbirth
not having to have periods the whole time, which I can completely understand, having not had them for about a year and a half now.
I mean, I did have like perimenopause 2 years, but it's just kind of all...
I'm going to get on and cook. Actually, I'm going to interrupt a minute because changing the subject back to cooking, this is a celeriac. A lot of people don't know how to deal with these. Now, what you're going to do and what I would do is clean it, which you want to do pretty much like that, but roughly clean it. Make sure that when you buy them, there's lots of bits of mud and stuff, that you really clean it well. And then put it in the oven with some olive oil and salt, like you would a baked potato, for about 2 hours at around 180, 190. And I have actually done one here because we haven't got 2 hours.
I love celeriac.
Out it comes like this. And honestly, it smells divine. And it looks ugly, but it is a very special, sweet, sticky flavour to it. Right, that one I can get rid of for now. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to plate it up.
I just want to say, guys, this beetroot has been boiled for about half an hour till soft. And then you take it out of the pan and just rub it in between some kitchen paper and all the skin will come off. And I do have one of these planers, mandolins, but not everybody's got one of those. So if you haven't got one of those, just slice it as thin as you can get it.
So my dish really is about plating it up once you've baked and cooked the celeriac. It's really how do you serve it, and there are many ways to, you know, to put your own ingredients to it. This just all appealed to me because it's got quite a bitter taste to it, and I just fancied all these sort of different flavours to balance out the taste. But you know, each to their own. Annabelle had a good idea of making French fries with them as well and rolling them in polenta.
Polenta, or you can do parmesan cheese.
Yeah, parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese and
Celeriac
roast
chips.
them.
Wonderful. So anyway,
you know, I put celeriac in stews and casseroles and make it as a mash, like a mashed potato instead of potato. It's fantastic.
I'm actually going to put mine on a white plate and make it very minimalist and simple, I think.
Sorry, I hope you didn't think that was unhygienic.
So I keep the skin on because it's like a baked potato. It's all the good nutrition. Anyway, going back to this menopause business, I tried HRT. I absolutely hated it. Yeah, because I
just don't want anything.
I had real problems with the flushes and I couldn't go to sleep at night. And after a month of taking this stuff, I slept like 12 hours a night and it felt so unnatural. It put me in like a coma. And I blew up and I just felt so full of just chemicals that I had to just stop it. And I mean, going back to exercise. Exercise for me is the thing that keeps me, you know, absolutely above board with it. Exercise.
And mind over matter.
Mind, not talking about it, and distraction. Yeah. And the other thing is really low sugar diet.
Oh yeah, sugar's a killer.
Sugar's a killer. The minute I've had a little bit too much to drink, or you know, a bit of cake, or started, you know, having a bit of bread abroad when I'm away traveling, oh, it's disaster. Vegetables, fruits. Stay away from anything processed. And honestly, I think that your body just says thank you when you do all of that, and in return, it takes care of you. But I noticed the minute I'm not giving it what it wants.
Bit of sumac.
So this is just some really nice, light, delicate ricotta. And then I've toasted these almond flakes so that they really taste almondy. And then I'm going to drizzle.
I'm not telling you what I'm doing.
I'm going to put a tiny bit. Oh, I'd like some olive oil.
Bit of olive oil, lemon juice on this.
I'd like a bit of olive oil.
Sumac on the top, and then your Lebanese.
Delicious.
Lebanese, which is like it's a strained yogurt. It's Lebanese, but you know, if you can't get hold of it, just creme fraiche, yogurt.
And then the honey, drizzle honey from a height. I mean, this is just really fun. This is just more of just assembling than actually cooking.
But this is nice, this beetroot, you can leave it all day, you know, to sit. Sorry, it's better if it's done, you know, a few hours before.
And then I've got a little bit of cayenne pepper because I love just that little bit of heat in it. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit of salt.
Actually.
And I know that...
sorry, guys, I forgot some pepper.
You know what? A little bit of parsley, because you've got mint in yours, and I think a little bit of parsley would just be not too much. Here we go. And here we are.
Just wait a minute.
A very healthy, hormonal balancing dish.
The colours and the beetroots, it's so easy to do.
Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed a little bit of inspiration and healthy little treat today. And we look forward to seeing you next
again.
time.
Episode 7. Take care. Bye.
Bye.